Hello. Do you want to present yourself and what we are going to do today?
Yeah, my name is RJ, and we're gonna talk about Star Citizen.
Yeah, that's
And yeah,
yeah. Uh, s- yeah. There wasn't me if you cut you off there, but the reason why we are doing this is because Star Citizen is an upcoming space simulator game, and we are really hyped about it. So we really want to tell what it is. Do you have anything to add to that?
yeah. Well, as you said, we're really hyped to finally get to play the game, and yeah, let's just dive into it.
Yeah. Should we talk a little bit of graphics first? Because I think it's one of the things that, at least, eh, I am not a prosecutor for playing a game because of the graphics. I hate people that says, "Oh my God, that game has such bad graphics, don't play it."
Oh yeah, yeah, totally agree. But in this
Yeah.
case, you definitely should.
Uh, let
Just, just take a look at all. Just Google Star Citizen graphics, and you will be blown away. It's absolutely amazing.
because the reason why it's amazing, and there are many games that does this, which have excellent lighting effects and such, but what it does so brilliantly at that every single object in the game is their own 3D object. It's no place where there's just a 2D space. All is 3D.
Yeah, and I saw this on a ship where there on the ground or on the deck there were like small hinges where you would fasten your cargo and stuff. So, anyways, the whole point was everything was 3D modeled. It wasn't just a 2D plating that projected a image. It was 3D animated in engine.
And I was playing it the other day, and there is just one problem I have with the graphics right now, and that's some light graphic issues. But the thing is, the game is before, it's not even early alpha, and it looks so great. So
And you can definitely expect it to be even better.
yeah,
And if you have a really high end computer with like
yeah,
a GTX Titan or whatever graphics card, and you really can max out everything, then you will definitely have a fantastic experience visually wise.
yeah. The thing is, the reason why you want to have good graphics, and the reason why good graphics are important, is because one thing that gaming have to do is immerse you into the world of the game you're in, and this will do that so brilliantly.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, well, I think we should. Yeah, enough about the graphics.
yeah,
I think we should explain a little bit more about the game.
yeah,
So the game is like he said. It's about you are a Star Citizen. You are a citizen of the UEE, United Empire of the Earth, and you will. And you will explore or you can do whatever you want in this universe. Whether you want to be a pirate and rob people's other ships, or just play the campaign, or just freelance and explore and whatever you want to do. So it is it is what I think the biggest game to date, or it hasn't come out yet, but I think it will be the biggest game ever created.
yeah. The creator, I don't remember his name, but Chris
Chris
Roberts.
Roberts, yeah.
Yeah, he said when he made the in the trailer intro of the game, he said that his impression when he made the game was he has always since he saw the first Star Wars movies on the cinema, he has always wanted a game where you can just take off in a spaceship, travel across the universe and see what's out there. Not being disrupted by loading screens or just silliness. Just everything is open from the beginning. There's nothing you can't do, there's nothing you are restricted to not doing. No invisible walls and no boundaries.
Yeah.
This is of course what the game is mostly about, and the thing is, most games do have a set of rules, of course. Like, there is not always, you can't troll people, you can't keep killing people because it's just fun. Well, you can really in game, but the more you kill people, the more bounty you get, and the more the police will go after you. So, do you want to kill people? You have to prepare to be killed yourself.
Yeah, it's very much like a real life situation, despite the fact that you are in space flying a spaceship. But anyways, you are the law system is very much like our own, where you if you like you said, if you kill someone, then you will be either wanted or instantly killed by the authorities. So if, for example, you well, it doesn't count if you're attacking on self-defense. So I think the game will register that almost instantly, where if you are getting attacked and you just defend yourself and you kill them, then I think it will just either send you a message or give you a reward or whatever that tells you that yeah.
The one thing I believe they will do is, you know, the planes today have a sort of black box, which can what's it called, trace where the plane has been and what happened to it, and they use this to check what's happened to the ship. I believe maybe you are wanted all up till the police get this box, the black box, and can see that they fired on you first.
Yeah.
That will be really, really cool. So you have to swoop in, get the box out of the ship you wrecked, so you can give it to the police when they catch you, and just, you know, go to them and say, "Hey, I got shot down, and this is the black box to prove that I didn't."
Oh yeah. That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, because then you have to. Yeah, I think that's a good idea at least. I hope they do something like that.
Maybe you should contact the RSI.
I maybe.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure they have thought about something like that, because it's too big of an exploit to not be able to kill people that attack you to begin with. There was one other thing I prepared to say. The planets. Because there will be a lot of planets on this in this universe, and I said there will be no invisible walls and boundaries. Yeah, I maybe have exaggerated a little bit, because if you are gonna model a real life planet, like the size of the planet, that itself will be such a huge file, it will not work. So they are limited to spaces, but I do sincerely hope that each planet gets sort of an area which is just wilderness, which is nowhere. Like, you have the city, you have maybe a outpost, small places, but I want just wilderness. So you can, like, if you landed on Earth, you can just land in Sahara. Just cause.
Yeah, it would be really great to just like land somewhere deserted. Just like that feature would be especially great for pirates and such.
Yeah.
Where they can find refugee and hide from the authorities. But of course, it is really ambitious to hope for that kind of feature, because, like you said, the game is so big that they can't add too much of it on top of what it is already.
And one other thing, it's in first person, and if you ever played a first person game which take place on a huge place, I played Deus Ex the other day, and the thing is, in a first person game, you get lost so quickly, because everything is bigger into first person. When you play a third person game, you can sort of look around your character, you can see all that's around you. That makes things smaller. A first person game is already bigger, and I think I just want a little deserted place, so as you said, the pirates and such can seek refugee, but the really interesting place is the cities anyway, so why wouldn't you go there?
That's where all the trading and all the multiplayer stuff go on and stuff, and also that's where you show off all your awesome accomplishments and gear and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we talk a little bit about Squadron 42 while we are on it?
Yeah. So should you start or me?
I can start. Squadron 42 is the single player campaign, which aren't really single player. It's kind of weird because the single player is one. How did they put it? The
It's
hop on
kind
up
of it's a drop in drop out campaign where if you are playing the a mission and one of your friends or another random person, if you have set your settings to allow people to join, then a random person or your friend can join in if they are on the same mission. So you kind of cooperate on the same mission. It is not competitive in Squadron 42. It's only the story where you play as a pilot for the UEE.
And the really fun thing is, you don't have to do single player, but if you don't, you're fucked.
Yeah, how I understand it, you really need the training to to be able to do anything in the consistent universe where basically the multiplayer.
Yeah, because the reason why I said it like that is because you have to do the Squadron 42 Command campaign to get a citizenship, so you are allowed to exist in the universe. That's the thing. But if you just want to be a pirate and you just want to be the biggest outlaw there ever been, you can skip the campaign. Or if you just have played the game before and you think, oh, I don't need it, then you don't have a citizenship, and then you're fucked if you meet the police.
Yeah, and the way that is handled is that you are not allowed to land on planets, or you have if you don't have citizenship, and if you don't have finished the campaign, then you aren't allowed to land on certain planets, and that means that you can't go sell items, you can't go resupply, you can't go. You can't do anything basically, and that means that you're also in debt because
because you owe the UEE some stuff. You owe them your military service. Yeah. I just thought of another thing. It's stuff that there are protected zones. I don't know if this is going on to the lore, but there are protected zones. Like, you start on Earth, or at least that's what we are heard from now on. You start on Earth, and around you is a protected zone where police are all around you.
Yeah. So if you are a pirate and you want to raid the solar system or Sol, then you better get a huge fleet with you, or else you are screwed. Yeah, you will not be getting out of there alive with your attack another player.
No, don't do that in the Sol system. Venture farther out there. That's the thing I love. That if you want to be safe, keep in the Sol system. If you want to risk a little bit more, travel outside the boundaries and the police.
Yeah, that also means if you risk more, then you earn more.
Yeah.
If of course you complete the mission or whatever you're doing. So if you are, as you said, if you are inside the solar system, our solar system, where it's protected from bottom up, then you won't be getting as high rewards as if you were on the outer rim of our control system, or even in the alien territories. That we will come back to that later.
Yeah.
But so the reward system is also quite extensive and cool to explore.
I did touch on this a little bit earlier, but there are now it's just one part of the game, which is the hangar module, which
Yeah.
allow you to start up your game, your hangar, where your ship that you have bought are in, and this is all the game is for now. But all you want to do while you're in the hangar is open the hangar door and just fly out.
Yeah.
But
And it's kind of frustrating, but understandable at the same time that
Yeah.
you only can watch your ship.
and
But
I glitched to the wall and it's just white there. There's no universe yet.
yeah, of course not. But Chris Roberts announced that the game is going to be released in modules for the backers, which means those who have paid to get the game running and everything. So up until the retail release, where you will get the CD or CD or whatever,
The full game, basically.
the full game, yeah.
Yeah.
Up until the full game is released, the game will be slightly released in modules. So right now we have the hangar module, where you can watch your ship and everything you have. And then in a couple of weeks we will have the dogfighting module, where you will start training with dogfighting.
I will use so fucking much time in that one.
Yeah.
I will be the best at dogfighting, I promise you.
Yeah, and the dogfighting module will be released in two pieces, where the first one is single pilot ship, where you will pilot Hornets and other fighters, where you're only one pilot or one crew. And the second one is where you will operate bigger ships like the Constellation or Freelancer or Caterpillar or whatever. The bigger ships which require bigger crews, of course. So and then we will get the this is way ahead of us when we get the full campaign game, which it's speculated that it will be released in different episodes. So you get the, for
This is
example,
Squadron 42, by the way.
yeah, Squadron 42. So you will get the Squadron 42 episode 1 week, and episode 2 the second week, and so forth. And that's what I believe, and it has been speculated on the forums and such.
Yeah, and the other thing is the patch that's just the hangar module. It took me like 4 hours to download, so I'm not looking forward to downloading the whole game.
Yeah,
It will take like 3 days.
yeah, but me personally, I think it's totally worth it.
Yeah, of course it's worth it.
Yeah, of course, and
I will take my computer down to the library because there they have optic net, so
yeah, and
just sit there with my stationary PC, but I'm just downloading a game here. Sorry,
yeah,
I wanna play.
and yeah, of course. What I wanted to say was the game isn't really forgiving for players with lower end PCs. For example, on my laptop here, I wasn't able to even launch the hangar module, which isn't a it isn't even a fracture of the game. So I bought a new PC so that I can basically so I can play the hangar module and of course play the full game when it comes out.
Yeah, I'm not the reason why I'm a little bit scared is because my internet isn't that great, but at the other time I can just play when I'm not kidding about this. I will take my computer, walk to my dad's house and play there if I have to.
Yeah.
Because fuck me, I want to play that game.
Yeah, totally the same way here. And the other thing is internet speed that you talked about. Number one, you have to firstly download the game, of course, which is I believe it's the full release with the campaign of Squadron 42, and the consistent universe will probably be almost 100 gigabytes.